In this video, I'm going to be re-editing a music video I shot a few years back to see if I can out-edit my past self.
How is it going, guys, and welcome to the Olufemi channel. We're a group of teachers that want to shore up your video production skills in as little time as possible.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Quinn. Welcome to my editing setup. So I directed, shot, and edited this music video for DJ Funkmaster Flex and Rowdy Rebel, which currently has 12 million views, so shout out to myself, I guess. And when I was editing this, I was really going for a clean, kind of classic rap video. But now I'm gonna take a stab at it a few years later. The difference now is that as creators, we have access to these huge libraries of content and elements and transitions and things that we can use to amplify our edits. I'm gonna be using Envato Elements today. And if you wanna get assets like the ones I use in this video and much, much more, get your first month of Envato for only $9, which is 70% off, so hop on that. And I'm just gonna be re-editing 30 seconds of the video for the sake of time. So here is the original edit.
If it's 10K on this new head, fuck that, we gon' double it. I went the wrong way, I had to reroute. These is bloody shoes, I let it bleed out. She can't get away from my, what you tell her? I tell her sneak out, then I put her on, what you got her? I got a geek now, middle fingers to the ops. They know how we rock, and ain't no option. RP the Pop Smoke, if we find a whole ditch, I know we gon' pop them. Red being 30 shot them, drop them. I'm just being honest.
So now we're gonna hop into Envato and pull some effects. I'm thinking we pull some transitions. Definitely want some light leaks. Thinking I wanna add some of those cool like neon scribble things. All right, so here we are in Premiere. We have such a huge array of things we can use. Let's start with maybe adding a film burn. Get one of these guys. That could be cool. So we'll go ahead and drop that in, scale it up to fit the frame, and we're gonna change our opacity to screen. So a lot of these transitions are gonna require you to change the opacity to screen. What screen does is basically get rid of any of the black. So it'll make it transparent, so that way you can actually see the transition and make the transition happen. Okay, cool, so we're gonna open up with that. I think that looks nice. So I pulled these anamorphic lens flares. I think we'll maybe throw that into our next frame. So we'll change that to screen. And this scene's a little flat as well. I think I'm gonna add another lens flare. And I also pulled the smoke transitions. So I'll pull that in, put that over this. And the cool thing is you can also play around with different blend modes. So like, I don't have to do screen every time. I can try out different things. Maybe we'll try color dodge. Yeah, so you can see like right here, you can see the smoke coming in, which I think is cool. And then we have like a beat drop right here, where originally I have kind of this like 3D color effect. So let's go ahead and add maybe this film strip burn. We'll drop that in. And since most of the action here is on the left, I'm gonna flip this and use the horizontal effect, flip and drop this on here. So now we have Rowdy in the left of the frame and we have the transition on the right. So it gives us a little bit more balance. Let's drop in some particles, because why not? I have this like fire particle. This beginning feels a little too, like it wouldn't work. So I'm gonna go towards the end here where you can see kind of more of a haze of the particle, which I think would look nice. I'm gonna go ahead and change it to screen, blow it up. So that kind of gives like this cool transition exploding fire thing. That's a nice phrasing of it. I want to bring in some of those like neon scribble elements. I already imported them into my essential graphics and I have a bunch of them here, so there's a lot to choose from. I kind of want to have something come out from behind Rowdy, one of these like circular things. So I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna scale it up. And then we can actually sell this a little bit more by doing some masking. So basically I went in and I drew a mask on the element to basically match his body so that now the element looks like it's coming out from behind him. And I found these like really cool animated reflection grids. I'm gonna drop this into this frame, blend it and scale it. I'm also going to add a very poorly done mask around our subject here. Go ahead and invert it and blend it. So now that adds kind of this like cool, glitchy, techy feel. And I'm gonna pull in this lightning bolt and I'm just gonna adjust it. And I'll also adjust the speed of it so that it kind of explodes in. And once again, I'll do a little mask around our subject. And I already have this kind of cloning effect, but I think we can add a few things over it, including this film burn. And let's add a little bit of texture here. So I have this little VHS overlay, and we'll put that on top of everything. For this shot, I'm gonna punch in because there's a beat here, and I think we could add a little bit more movement. So right about here is where it punches in. So I'm gonna punch in a little bit. So I added a little scale in here. We can also add a quick transition over that scale in. So it'll just like sell the movement a little bit more. Okay, so I did a little bit more to this clip, which I'll explain right now. I went ahead and I added some more of these neon elements. These glasses up here, very fun. It's kind of like gunshot neon thing, as well as this little like spark right where his hands are. So then I also added these smoke transitions and changed the blend mode to linear light. And then on these like basic shots of Rowdy rapping, I'm gonna throw in one of these Super 8 overlays. So this kind of like gives it this grainy film look. This feels too distracting to me, so I'm just gonna scale it in, just so we get like that little bit of that edge there. All right, so let's take a look at our new updated edit.
If it's 10K on this new head, fuck that, we gon' double it. I went the wrong way, I had to reroute. These is bloody shoes, I let it bleed out. She can't get away from my, what you tell her? I tell her sneak out, then I put her on, what you got her? I got a geek now, middle fingers to the ops, they know how we rock, and ain't no option. RIP the Pop Smoke, if we find a whole ditch, I know we gon' pop them. Red being 30 shot them, drop them, I'm just being honest.
What do you guys think? Do you prefer the cleaner, kind of less video effects heavy one, or this one? Regardless, it was fun to hop into an old edit. I do wish that I was working with Envato back when I was editing this video, because it would have been very nice to have access to all of these elements. As you can see, I had a lot to work with, so there was no shortage of things to play around with. And yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you had fun and learned something. Make sure you subscribe to the Olufemi channel, and I will see you in the next video.